Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons and Dragons, and welcome to the channel that takes power gaming to the next level. Today on the Doctor Spell Prognosis, we're going to talk about the spell Investiture of Wind. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like this video. Hit the like button if you have any questions or comments. Please leave a question or comment, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I've got another video out. All right, we're giving this spell a B. These spells have progressively gotten better as we've gone through. We started out with Investiture of Fire, and then Investiture of Ice, and then Investiture of Stone, and now we're at Investiture of Wind. I gave Investiture of Fire, I think I gave that an F. That was a horrible spell. Ice was a little bit better. There's a little bit of control, some difficult terrain things in there. I think I gave that like a C-. Stone, that allowed us to go into the earth quite a bit. Gave you resistance to damage, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. I gave that, I believe, a C. And this one we're giving a B. 6th level spell, 1 casting action, has a range of self. There's a 15-foot cube, but there's a range on that. Verbal somatic component, it lasts for 10 minutes. This one actually makes sense to last for 10 minutes. A bit. And it does require concentration. You do want to concentrate on this for the effects. So until the spell ends, wind whirls around you and you gain the following benefits. Ranged weapon attacks against you have disadvantage to the attack roll. That in itself is great. Second, you gain a flying speed of 60 feet. If you are still flying when the spell ends, you fall unless you can somehow prevent it. But you get a 60-foot fly speed for 10 minutes. That's great. Both of those things right there make this almost a 6th level spell. This would be an A if the last bullet was not an action. So you can use your action to create a 15-foot cube of swirling wind centered on a point you can see within 60 feet of you. Each creature in that area must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 2d10 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful one. If a larger or smaller creature fails the save, that creature is also pushed up to 10 feet from the center of the cube. It's a 15-foot cube, so that's a 3x3. And so they're pushed from the center. Basically, if they're in it, you can push them 10 feet away from the swirling tornado that is there. This spell is usable by druids, sorcerers, warlocks, and wizards. So I think this spell would be 1, it gets bumped way up because you have disadvantage against you for all ranged weapon attacks. So if you're playing with guns, then guns, bows, crossbows, slings, all of that. A lot of things can shoot spikes from their tails, like a manticore or something like that. So disadvantage is awesome. You gain a flying speed. That's also awesome. That bumps that grade up a lot. That flying speed for 60 feet for 10 minutes is great. In addition to the disadvantage on attack rolls being taken against you. And then the cube is good. It's good. The Constitution save I could do without. Needs to be a little bit better. The damage is horrible. On average, it's 11 points of damage. The fact that you can put it 60 feet away from you is great. You're flying. And the push, that's good too. 10-foot push is not a fantastic push, but it's still pretty good. I would like this to be changed to a bonus action and maybe a dexterity saving throw instead. Then this would bump that up to a B+ or an A-. And I would say at that point, this would probably be pretty close to a 6th level spell, but right now it's, I would say, 5th level at the most. So let's talk about the classes that we can use. Sorcerers are probably the best for this because their action is technically not going to get swallowed up if they're using Quicken Spell. So you could cast this and then use your action for the Tornado Cube, the 3rd bullet there, and then you could use your bonus action to cast a spell with Quicken Spell. So that's pretty good. Wizards, and for a sorcerer class, there's not really storm damage here or thunder damage or lightning damage, so this doesn't really. One thing I don't like a lot about the sorcerer subclasses are they technically don't enhance the spells. They're just extra powers they've got, and they're not that great. So, like this Heart of the Storm, you gain resistance to lightning and thunder damage. Okay, that's pretty good. But in addition, when you start casting a spell 5th level or higher, it deals damage. This eruption causes creature of your choice, you can see within 10 feet, equal damage equal to half your sorcerer level. That's terrible. I would say Wild Magic is probably the best one for this, just because of the bend luck ability. For the Wizard, again, this is more or less a front line. It could be a front line. The Blade Singer is probably a good one. Maybe War Magic could be a good one. And then for the Druid, this could go well with Circle of the Moon, because those kinds of Druids can be front line. Pretty much any of the other Druids could probably use it too, because the Tornado Cube ability can be done at range. It's not close like the other investiture spells where you're doing like a 15-foot cube or cone right next to you. So there is that. All right. That, I think, is what I got. Not much more to this spell other than that. You get a fly ability. People have disadvantage on ranged weapon attacks against you, and you have a little pushy ability, which is nice. So hope everybody enjoyed, and I will catch everybody later.